Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Marks Tarot. I'm having problems with the thumbnail. It doesn't want to like show up. So they fix one thing and mess up another. I have no idea what's going on. It shows like my main page thumbnail thing. Uh, but sometimes it shows my picture, like me posed right now or something. It's kind of weird, but I don't know what's up with it. But yeah, if you're wondering why there's no other thumbnail or whatever, that's it's not allowing me to do it. What's your problem? Hmm? I have my door open, so you might hear like the tree frogs in the background going beep 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 beep. The only reason I got my door open because I just made fish and it stinks of fish in here. It doesn't stink; it actually smells good. Like the oil smell. I got my door open for a little bit. Because I got my door open, my dog thinks that somebody's out there, which no one is. If you hear that little beep 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 sound, that's the tree frogs outside. Hey Marcia, how are you, sweetheart? Well, that's all right. Remember what I always tell you. As long as you're a good person and you're doing the right thing for yourself and for the people you deal with, that's all that matters. Oh, you have spirit to thank. Thank your past loved ones. You know me, I'm just a messenger. So thank mom, thank your spirits, thank everybody that helped you. Yeah, the cards, spirit, me, you, we made it happen. You'll be fine. I told you you'll be all right. They wouldn't tell me lies. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you thanked them because they're the ones that help you. And I try to explain to a lot of people, like as much as you. Some people don't believe it. I know you believe it, but some people just don't. And if they did, they'd get help more often. Hey, Paris, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing? But I'm glad everything's okay, Marcia. That's the main thing. Yes, exactly. And that's why they took care of you. They took care of you for that very reason. And try not to absorb the tension from others and the negative energy around you. Try not to absorb that. Just keep your head high. Know your role, know what you're doing, know that you're there for a reason, and your reputation speaks for itself. Like try not to think about what everybody else is. Like I know the tension is sometimes annoying and unbearable, but just try and like do it for yourself. It doesn't matter what they think. Everybody should go to work and go outside and go to the store and go wherever they want and not worry about what anybody says. Just finished explaining this to a lot of people. And I have a lot of work to do on that subject as well. I try to I try to not absorb any negative thoughts and energy either. I'm on the same path as everybody else, but it's very difficult. We can do it. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm gonna be here for a while. It's early anyway, so oh cool. Yeah, sure. I'll be around. Even if I leave, I'll probably come back. I'm on early because like I have nothing to watch. All my teams have played and all my teams won, so I'm happy. So now I can relax and chill out here. I have a nice dinner. Had a nice dinner. Had a nice time. Only sad thing about today is my nephew's friend died last night at a party. He got stabbed, unfortunately, and he died a couple hours later. I don't know the boy, but he's in my nephew's class, and my nephew was at the same party. There was like between 50 and 100 people, and off and on. I know the father and mother of the boy, and I know the uncles, but I don't know the boy personally. What happened was it was a Halloween party, and he was just standing there or whatever. And towards midnight around that time, apparently a guy approached him and stole his chain. So the chain had sentimental values because it was from his past uncle. And he got so mad that he retaliated against the guy who stole his chain. And the guy had a knife, and they were on the ground, fighting. And then the guy stabbed him right in his heart, and he pretty much didn't make it. He got rushed to the hospital. They tried to revive him, but unfortunately, they wasn't successful. He's 17 years old. He was about to graduate this year. He's in my nephew's class. My nephew wasn't like, really cool with him, but they saw it. He came up to my nephew and like gave him a fist bump before he passed away. So it kind of affects, everybody obviously. But I couldn't imagine having a son and getting that phone call, you know, saying that he's dead and you had to bury your son. So it's kind of annoying to hear, and I was sad when I heard it, even though I don't know him. But I'm sad for the parents. I know the parents, and I know their uncles very well too. So hopefully, you know, I know for sure he's in spirit, and I know that he'll be around his brother, his sister, and his mom, his dad, and everybody else, and his friends. And I know he'll be fine in spirit. Unfortunately, 17-year-old getting stabbed and killed is, it's a regular thing in the world. Here it isn't, but this year is the second time a young man's been stabbed and killed here. It doesn't happen very often. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? Hey Michelle Scott, how you been? So yeah, this morning we had to listen to that and get the bad news about that. But otherwise, All right, Marcia, take care. You good? You guys are good. Good to hear. Yeah, unfortunately, there's people who you can't even wear like a chain anymore, and somebody gonna rob you and shit. When I was young, I got robbed by four guys. They took my chain, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't beat up four people unless I'm fucking Bruce Lee or something. But yeah, it happens. It happens, and it's annoying. Yeah, I'm here early today, Miss South Scott. I'm here early. Yeah, I'm good. I was just telling everybody that a young man, 17 years old, got stabbed yesterday and got killed for robbing a chain. He goes to school with my nephew. So I was just telling everybody that it's unfortunate that these things happen. Senseless killings for just a damn chain that's not even worth $1,000. It's sad how people will like go to a party just to rob somebody, and then you kill the guy. Now you're going to jail for the rest of your life like a moron over a stupid chain that doesn't have any meaning to you, that you're not going to get a lot of money off of. So I don't know what's wrong with these people in this world, but that's something that like I always fear happening to a lot of people. It happened to me. My chain got taken by 4 guys, and it's nothing I could do about it. That was when I was in my early 20s. Thank God I didn't die. I could have. So, unfortunately, this young man passed away, but I know for sure he'll be okay in spirit. I'm sure his grandfather in spirit will help him, and he'll be okay. I just couldn't. I just couldn't imagine being like the parent. Imagine hearing that shit. Like I can. I can never imagine hearing that. It's sad. Usually, like young people hear like they pass away on, like they die on the road on their on their bikes or their cars or something, or drugs or something. But it's very rare that somebody like gets stabbed or shot here and dies. Like it happens, but it's not very often. It's like maybe once every 2 months you'll hear of somebody who got shot or somebody who got stabbed or something. But here in Bermuda, it's not a regular thing. There's times where it happens a good bit, gang related shit, but unfortunately, these things happen. People are stupid and find the need to kill people. I don't know what possesses a person to kill somebody and then go to jail. Like you lose all your freedom by killing somebody you don't even know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like I just don't understand why. And what happened to like, physically punching somebody instead of stabbing them? Like that's cheating. That's dumb. That's not. You shouldn't fight anyway. But why you just can't fight the person? Why you gotta fight in packs or gangs? Or why if you do something to somebody, knock them the fuck out? Like why the fuck are you gonna kill them with a knife or a gun? Like be a man, fight with your hands. Like I just don't understand why people do that. I wish people valued life more too, but unfortunately, these people don't really care about their life. And when they do care, it's too late. They're in prison, or the person that they killed are no longer with their families. People are so dumb, man. They just do the stupidest things in the world, and it don't make no sense. Hey, Ali, how you doing? Yeah, it just never makes any sense to me. People doing that. But what can you do? 17 is so young, you know, so young to die that young. I always, ask God to keep me on earth for a long time. I can't imagine how people want to commit suicide and how people like give up on their lives and things like that. And then some people will like have the nerve to say, "Oh yeah, you don't know what it's like to live my life. Your life depends on you. You if you don't live your life according to how you're supposed to or how you want to, then obviously you're gonna want to commit suicide or feel some type of way. But taking your own life ain't gonna solve anything. That's not the best of. You can always make your life better. Just your mind can take you to different places. All right, Alex. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, bro? So it's pretty sad that people have to do this type of things to each other. But hopefully, the world becomes a better place in my lifetime with less crime and less hate. But it seems like it gets worse and worse every day. And that's why I always preach on here and everywhere I go. Like, stop worrying about what everybody's saying about you, what everybody does, and what everybody thinks, everybody's opinion. Like, just stay in your lane. Like, do what's best for you. Who cares about everybody else and what they say, like, and what they do and how they live their life? Fuck them. You know? As long as you're okay, your kids are okay, you have a job, you have a home, you're fine, you don't have no, diseases and shit, and you're living your life, you shouldn't complain about a damn thing. And if you're complaining, that means you have to change your mentality, your life, and how you live your life. You see what I'm saying? That's the best thing that I can possibly, you know, imagine to tell you in a good way. Otherwise, that I can't change your life unless you want to change it. Yeah, Virgo, it is sad, but it's I know you have a couple boys, and you know what? I pray for my nephews every night before I go to sleep. I pray, and you know what's weird is I had like I didn't have a vision, but I had like this weird eerie feeling, and I told my nephew before he left. I said, "Look, make sure you don't take no jewelry. You're going to a Halloween party. Don't take no jewelry. Don't take nothing that's valuable to bring attention to yourself." He goes, "Okay, Uncle Mark, I'm not going to take no jewelry." I said, "Please don't, because when people see that, it gives them a reason to come to you and do shit to you. Because that's what people do. They find a way to come to you for something you have." And he left the party, and then a half an hour later, his friend got stabbed and killed. And I told him then this morning when I spoke to him, I said, "Remember what I told you? Don't take no jewelry. See, that could have been you." And I told him, I said, "See, having jewelry and all that shit on, people that's a magnet for, like, people to come to you and rob you and be idiots. And you can die over a piece of jewelry, which is so fucking sad." You know? Woman, you ran and written like a whole book over here to me. Why you gotta be a pain in my ass every day? Huh? You think I like reading like a whole book and shit? I don't need to know all of this shit. Just ask me the goddamn question. I don't care. That's cool. That money's for me to go buy fucking a bottle of Tylenol because you give me a headache. So I ain't making no money off of you. I just go buy Tylenol so I can put up with your ass. Fucking nuisance. Hold on, everybody. I'm reading the book. I'll get back to you in a minute. I won't tell you my personal opinion on that because, you do what you want. So I'll keep my mouth shut on that. I'll just answer your question. Well, it's telling me that he thinks his mom will have a problem with it. Well, pretty much you asked if his parents have a problem with it. It looks like his mom will definitely have a problem with it, or his parents, because I'm getting that he thinks that that's a threat to his safety. By you allowing him to do that, he thinks that you're, like he said, he doesn't want the kid to get, bullied or whatever. So he knows that his parents won't approve of it, and they so they all will have a problem with it. So he thinks that it's a threat to his safety that you allowed him to do it. So I would say they all have a problem with it. Well, at the end of the day, um, I'm not going to tell you my opinion, but you got to think about the world that we live in. Not everybody's going to see that as a good thing, and not everybody's going to like. And it's not like like I said, people have children. They allow them to do what they want, But the world that we live in today, that stuff is accepted by a lot of people, but it's not accepted by 100%. So there is a chance that something can happen to him because of it, and then it's going to be your fault, and you're going to get in trouble because you allowed it. So my advice to you is never give him leeway to make you look bad. So if I were you, that's what I would do. Not give him anything to make you look bad. You know? Well, if that's their belief, that's their belief. Well, if he nitpicks at everything, then that's why I'm telling you, the less you give him to nitpick, and the better it is. The less shit you got to deal with, the less bullshit you got to deal with. But so when you do things like that, you have to understand that he's going to like he can, make it known. Sounds like the other one I know. He used to do the same thing. Always finding a problem that he can, make bigger. At the end of the day, it's your child. You do what you want with it. But to answer the question, they all have a problem with it. So when he told the parents were like, well, if he comes around us, we're taking that shit off, or we're not going to let him deal with that. We're not going to allow that to happen. And as his father, he has a right to think that way and to say what he wants. And so does his grandparents. If you think about it, they have a right to think what they want, and so do you. Well, of course you're gonna get blamed because you authorized it. And me personally, I wouldn't like put them in that frame of mind, that age, because then they're gonna think that it's okay. And then, like he said, he could get bullied for that, or it can be like at the end of the day, it's not like a lot of people don't believe in that stuff, like that it's okay to do that. I've already made my opinions known on those things, but I try not to say anything because it's not my problem. Everybody does what they want. God gave everybody free will, you know? Yeah. So like I say, you're not gonna make anything better by giving them something to talk about, even though I know you probably don't give a shit. But you know, if you don't want this to escalate, then don't edge it on and don't make it that way. But that's up to you. Like I say, you do what you want. At the end of the day, it's your kid. You do whatever you want with them. But you also have to understand that if he doesn't want that, then that's his opinion. That's why you guys are no longer together, because you don't agree on things. So ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. And if you keep like doing things like that, then you're gonna you're gonna actually escalate things, and it's gonna make life even worse. Or there you go, and now he's continuing to do that because you left him. So he's never gonna stick up for you. He's gonna try and paint you as a bad mother. That's what people do. Yeah, he's a mama's boy. Just like uh, my sister's ex-husband. He is the same way. He chose his real family over his wife and kids. And his family screws him over all the time. And he still hangs out with them. Because the devil always hangs out with the devil. Shitty people. Misery loves company. Not my problem. He ain't gonna do that because, and I told you, he ain't gonna give you shit right away. He's gonna aggravate you. When a person wants something so bad, it takes even longer because that person knows you want it so bad. So they're like, yeah, if I sign this, it's over. That's what she wants, but I'm gonna take my time. Fuck 'em. And doing shit like this that you know is gonna make him mad, it prolongs it even more. I know, like sometimes you don't give a shit, but sometimes it's like the less you give somebody to feed off of, the less time you wait. And the more you give them things to feed on, the more you wait. And I know people are like, I don't fucking care. I fucking do what I want. I said, okay, well, man, you'll understand one day. Told my sister the same thing. But it goes in one ear and comes out the other. Most women don't give a shit. And they're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, okay, well then don't complain then. Well, what he says to you, right? That was in the beginning. You know? That's in the beginning. He's gonna tell you that. But if you start to do shit to make him stall things, then you have yourself to blame because you're edging it on. Or you're giving him a reason to do shit. See what I'm saying? You know, like that's the point that I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. But that's what people like that do. They don't care. If they cared, they would, you know, they would do it every day. That's why he went to go see him at the other place. He went to go see him face to face. And he went to go tell him face to face, like you said. So at least he saw him. At least he wants to see him or make some type of connection. These guys, dads don't do shit. Miss Scott, I got your yes, it worked. Thank you. I appreciate the donation and the question. And you said, can I get a real? All right, let me check. All right. Hey, Ninja, can you pour some hot water over your daughter, please? All right. With Candace's mentorship, your business won't be successful. No, I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this person is like going to tell you certain things, but they're not going to make you successful. Like, they can give you some mentorship, but they're not going to actually like run your business or make your business better. They'll be able to help you. Like, it's kind of like a destiny for that person to help, but it's up to you after that, if that makes sense. Like, if you're expecting this person to like, really make you successful, then I would say no. Okay. So the Spanish teacher job is a way better. I got way better cards and a way better outcome. I feel if you do this, it'll be great, but it might be like a weird experience to do it. If you feel like it's going to be weird or it's going to be kind of like, stressing you out or anything like that, it will at first, but afterwards, once you get going, I see you like being successful. Like, I'm going to her. I'm going her with going to be better, so right. So I still don't think that she's gonna like help you like in any decent way, to be honest. I don't think that she's gonna help you a lot. But if you go for the if you apply for the Spanish teacher job, I feel like that's a better option. I definitely see that being a better option. I got way better outcome with that. But let me check something for you. Just give me a sec. All right, Virgo. Yes, I've been putting so much in this business. Don't want to just walk away, but been thinking of doing this man teaching. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting is I don't see like I keep getting that this Candace woman is not really going to like do a lot for you or like you know she may guide you, you know she may guide you a bit, but I don't see her like she'll get you started is what I would say. Like she can get you started, but you still have to do everything yourself, at the end of the day. Like she can guide you, but I don't see her like doing, what you want her to do, if that makes sense. Like I get her reversed here twice. So, but I'm getting that, she can get you started and get you like, get you going and help, but not as much as you think she can. Like I don't think she's gonna be like, you know, I don't see her being like super helpful and super great for your business. Right. But I feel like once you get going, you'll be all right. Because I get the Spanish job feeling kind of, that's why I got the weird experience, because you're saying you haven't taught this age group in over 12 years. So it's going to feel weird at first. But as you get going, I feel like it's going to be a great thing for you. Like, right. Yeah. I wouldn't do it. It's like a waste of money, to be honest. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm getting like not so great cards with the Candace person. I'm going to tell you something that I tell a lot of people. A lot of people ask that question, right? A lot of people ask me like, "Oh, should I get somebody to help me in my business?" Right? And I always tell them, "No, why? If you know what you want, then you run your own business and your own life and your own ideas. Somebody can help you, but don't pay them to help you, like, because you can just find that information for free. If somebody has the same, like, if you are starting, if you're doing a business that already exists in other places and in the world, you can just Google that shit or go on like YouTube and say, you know what can I do in this type of business, so you can find out shit for free. You don't need nobody to mentor you or all that crap. Like that to me is like, you're going backwards, because you're basically letting that person know you need them. So if they know you need them, they're gonna make you pay ridiculous shit, and then they're just gonna get you started, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh well, if you want me to do more, you got to give me an extra $500." Oh, but I thought I made myself clear. People like that you don't really want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want, but like me personally, I always tell people don't do that shit. Like that's just a waste of time. Like you can't mentor me to be a better psychic than I am now. How? You can't, because I already know how to do it. And ain't nobody taught me to be a medium. It's a gift. I just like try and control it and see other people sometimes. And then I just go trial and error, just like my business. No people taught me how to do things, but now if I want to learn more, I just go on YouTube and just watch videos and shit and just have confidence in myself that I can do it. I don't want nobody mentor me. Hell no. You know, I always tell people you can do that shit on your own. It's all in here, and you're a smart woman. You can handle it. I have faith in you that you can do anything you want. You don't pay nobody to do that shit because they're just going to con you, you know? And you can do both. You can teach Spanish and do your business, like you said. I would do both because I do both. I do this and work as a maintenance man, electrician, and so forth. I do both. I love every minute of it, you know. And I didn't pay nobody to teach me, and neither should you, and neither should anybody. You do that shit on your own. Figure it all out. Make it happen. Especially if you're like, hard up for money and shit. Like I was the same way. When I started my business, I emptied my bank account out, bought a brand new car, bought all these tools, and then I made it. Now I'm good to go. Yeah, that's it. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I just want you to know, like, don't like Don't go and do things like that. That's what spirit's trying to tell you. You don't need that person. That person needs you. They need your money. And all they're gonna do is give you the basic bullshit that you already knew. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. You're saying here, so I thought spirit was guiding me to teach instead, at least for now. So if you already know that spirit's, giving you that insight, there's nothing for you to feel like you're going to fail or go wrong. If you believe that God's put you on this path and spirit's nudging you in this way, then there's no reason for anybody else to be in the equation, because spirit is going to be the one who put you on the right track anyway. And if they just told me to tell you that, then that's even more confirmation for you not to deal with that person and to keep going on your own path, because that's the clarity that you needed. Because these outside people will try to make you think deep down inside that you need them, or you might think you need them because you don't have the self-confidence. And take it from me. Believe in yourself, believe in God, and believe spirit's got you. And if you believe that, you ain't got to worry about a damn thing, because they're gonna be like, see, they got me. She believes me. She believes that we're gonna help her, and we will. You keep believing, you'll receive. That's it. Believing is receiving. More you believe in that higher power, and that will bring you the most decent life you can ever ask for. Yeah. Doubt is a powerful tool. That's what I tell everybody. Doubt is the most powerful tool. If you doubt, then that's going to like destroy your life. You can't doubt no more. All you gotta do is believe. Believe that you can do it. Believe that if you believe in yourself, you feel immortal. You feel like nothing can stop you. And then when you feel that way, any little thing that tries to get in your way will just like get blocked by your mentality alone. But see, that's what life is all about. Life is all about a challenge. Life is challenging every day, 24/7 is a challenge. And if you overcome that challenge, then you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Nothing becomes a challenge anymore. You become the challenge for others. That's why a lot of people don't like me, because I tell people the truth and tell people like, you believe, you'll receive, and they're like, oh, it's not that easy. You don't know what I go through, and I just stop talking to them. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You'll see. You'll figure it out one day. You don't believe, then you ain't getting shit. Belief is everything. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, a lot of people don't like when I say these words, but what I'm gonna tell everybody, this is true. People really don't give a shit about you. And if you ain't figured that out by now, you're never gonna figure it out. The only person that gives a shit about you is God and your past loved ones. There's the only people that really give a shit about you. And then there's a few select people that you can count on one hand, like your daughter, your mom, your grandmom, your best friend. You know, those are the only people that really give a shit about you. People like me, I care about everybody that comes in here. I genuinely do. Unless you're a pain in my ass, or you want to sit there and doubt yourself all day and aggravate me. Your daughter just heard you. Yeah, I tell the truth every day. That's why a lot of people don't like me. When you tell the truth, people hate you because they're like, damn it, he's telling everybody the truth. He's motivating people. He's telling everybody believe in God. Oh hell no, we can't tell him. We can't tell people that. We can't. We gotta shut this guy off. I don't care. I'm gonna keep talking because my life's perfectly fine. I'm very happy in my life, and business is never gonna be 100% successful. But if you do your part, God will provide for you. Spirit will come into the equation. That's how it works. Like, it's that simple. And then you'll start seeing your future right in front of you, 24 hours ahead. When you start getting those like feelings of you already know what's gonna happen the next day, then that spirit giving you the film. They're showing it to you. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, that's how my life is right now. Like I believe so much in myself and in God and in spirit that they already give me the heads up. They already show me like, hey, look, this is gonna happen next, or this is something else. They give me like these little hints. And I never used to get that because I never believed it. And then when I started believing it actually happened and they prove it to me, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. It's kind of scary, but I don't really want to deal with that. But hey, it gives me a heads up to what's gonna happen next. It's like my heart don't feel no more, but my mind. It's almost like I'm a spirit already. That's how I feel. Like my human emotions don't really feel as much as they used to because I don't have to. There's no need for that. So that means that I'm almost conquered my emotional feelings and put it towards and gave it all to God and say, you deal with everything. You can deal with all like what you hear, what he hears and sees, we don't. So he already takes care of you. But a lot of people don't believe that. So that's their problem, not mine. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. The truth hurts a lot of people these days, unfortunately. But I'd rather you tell me the truth because it ain't gonna hurt me. It's just gonna make me feel like I can trust you. Trust is everything these days because so many people lie, so many people cheat, so many people try to undermine you or make you feel a certain way. The world's changed so much. The world's a beautiful place, but the people in it have changed too much. There's too much evil, too much hate, too much envy, too much jealousy, too much of everything bad. So if you stay in your lane and do what you have to do for yourself, you don't have to worry about those people getting to you because you're so powerful that they deflect off of you. The armor of God is more powerful than people believe, but if you don't believe it, then your armor is going to be tinfoil. People live and learn. I wish everybody would understand what I just finished saying, but not too many people care. But I never used to be talking like this, years ago either because I didn't believe either. I never like really thought that it was real until I actually started doing it, the work. Then when you put in the work, you realize, hey, this is easier than I thought. Even though there's gonna be those days where you get tested where the devil says, okay, let me throw this at him, see if he still wants to be around this great energy. You're gonna get tested every day. So the best thing to do is to always keep an open mind on energy and negativity and positivity and how you're gonna set your mind to a timer of how long am I gonna put up with this shit? How long am I gonna deal with this person? How long am I going to be at this job? How long is it before everything is time, see? So time doesn't wait. Every day you're getting closer to death. You're getting closer to your goal. You're getting closer to, what you need to do and what you believe in and what your goal is and where you want to go. You can change anytime you want. We all have a path, but are you going to go down that path? A lot of people think because they pray home all day that shit's gonna automatically happen. That don't work that way. You got to put in the work. If you ain't putting in the work, then you ain't getting no results. Staying home and just believing isn't gonna get you anywhere. You got to get off your ass and make it happen. And once you make it happen, you act. Once you like get success, don't let it get to your head and keep thanking spirit. Always keep thanking God and looking at yourself and taking accountability for everything you want. You know, you have to like understand that that's how it works. Once you understand that, you're unstoppable. That's why I say take that hits. I got your donation, Miss Scott. Thank you. And you asked a question here. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Do a road opener. All right, let me see. Oh, there you go. See, you sit on your ass and do nothing, then it ain't gonna work. You have to, make it happen. And if you do, you'll be fine. Just by making the effort, right? Spirit will automatically make things happen where you're like, I thought it was gonna be worse than that. But when you make the effort and you show spirit you're actually doing it, they're gonna help you. Like it's just that simple. Whereas like you're gonna be like, shit, that could have been worse, but thank God I got saved, you know? And that's because you actually made the effort. Once you make the effort and your foot's in the door, they're like, okay, come in. We're gonna take it from here. Like we'll make sure you're okay. But if you like you do, you sit on your ass and wait for shit, it ain't gonna happen. No, ain't nobody gonna show you to make millions. That shit don't exist. The only person that's gonna make you or put you in a position to make money is you yourself and your belief. Ain't nobody gonna say, I'm gonna make you a millionaire. That shit don't happen. Like if that was the case, we all be millionaires because we all will be showing each other. And it's not even about money. It's about like your health and like how happy you are. Money makes a lot of people happy, but I know a millionaire, I know a multi-millionaire right now. And this woman has so much money she could wipe her ass with $100 bills for the rest of her life. And she has cancer now and she's on her way out. So now she can't even enjoy her retirement and she can't even enjoy her millions. So this is another story that I tell people, you know, it should never be about how much you can make, it's how much you save. That's what my daddy told me. He says, not how much you make, it's how much you save. All right, let me see what I got for you. Yeah, it's because your energy, your energy speaks for itself. So if you act like a biatch, then they're gonna treat you like one. If you act decent, then you get treated decent. You know. What I'm getting is you asked, should I Should I do a road opener to make sure I get the job? It says no, you shouldn't. It's saying no for that too. It says that people already know that you're not who you say. Like people already know you are who you are, and they're not doubting who you are. If that makes sense. And you pretty much confirmed it when you just said seem to like me just from a couple meetings, right? Yeah, you'll be fine without it. What spirit's telling me here is use your common sense. Don't restrain yourself, right, from your emotions. Don't hide your emotions. Be practical. Use your common sense. Use your judgment. Use your wisdom. Use your experience. They say you have everything you need. You know, they say you're fine. It's just like you have to end this friendship with doubt. I don't think I've ever used that before, but today I am. You have to lose your friendship with doubt. Your friendship with doubt has to be gone. Leave it in the past. Um, if there is a man, if there's a man in spirit that you really love and you think this person is actually taking care of you like a brother or a father or a grandfather, if there's a male strong presence in your spiritual mind and in your like your energy, this person is pretty much saying that you're going to accomplish everything with confidence. And if you are confident enough that they have your back, then you'll be fine. Because I feel like there's a male spirit that's really helping you deep down inside, like that person that's really helping you. But I feel like this person's old, or like white hair old, and they were a leader as well. They could have been like a serious leader, and this also could mean that there could be a man that helps you accomplish your goals. Like the one of the administrators that you're dealing with is a man. Yeah, I never used that before, but it like I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly. If like like-minded people will see who's right and who's wrong and who's bad and who's good, So, oh, there you go. That's the man that's here in spirit. It's a man with white hair. He's like a boss. And if he was an entrepreneur, then that's him. He's saying to me that you have the knowledge. Like he's opening up a book and he's going, look, she has the knowledge right here. She has everything she needs. Well, that could be it right there. You're dealing with a man. Because I'm getting more men, like a man that's going to be a key part to all of this. Yeah. Yeah, see, so he's gonna be okay. They're telling me that the male will be fine. He'll see that you have common sense. Like, and that's all that people want in higher power. They just want somebody with common sense and somebody who, yeah, he is a boss, you know? Yeah, he's got your back. So don't doubt it. That's the main thing here. That main message is for you not to doubt any of this. And just know that these changes and these changes to your life are going to be like unexpected, and you're going to have to do things that you haven't done in a while, but don't let it set you back. If you have to read a book about things or learn more things or be analytical more or just be practical and just like I I'm getting that you have enough education. You're smart enough to do whatever you have to do. And if you have your grandfather here in spirit, which I see as a very powerful person, this person is going to rub off their confidence on you. This person basically wants you to like understand that you can't be emotional or resistant or like feel unstable about anything. They don't want you to feel those things anymore, and don't ever feel that way. It's in your blood. See, if your grandfather can be that person, so can you. I strongly believe that. I kind of smell like a aftershave from this guy. You know how like the old guys used to shave, and they used to get that aftershave that came in that glass bottle, and they used to go like that, and they go like this, and they go. I smell that. Like I don't know if you use that, but I smell like the aftershave. I got a whiff of it. My dad used to do that like way back. He don't do it no more, but yeah. Yeah, don't feel that way. There's no reason to feel that way. That's why they're telling you like go for everything you want because they got your back. You know. Honestly, I don't doubt myself anymore. I just ask for guidance. I just say, look, I'm about to do this job. Spirit, can you please help me? I'll call out spirit that I know. Can you help me? Can you make sure that I do this job properly? Don't give me no heartache. I want to go in and get it done and blah blah blah. Like okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's probably why like most smokers like disguise their smell with aftershave or cologne or mints or something like that. I kind of smelled like that aftershave stuff. He kind of like came through real quick. Like, cause I see him like in this big chair, like those big like single sofa chairs, like lazy boy chairs. Like it doesn't look like a recliner one, but it could be. But it's like a big chair, and he's sitting in it, and he's just like rocking back and forth, and he's just like fiddling his fingers and stuff, like he's just telling me things. Yeah. They're definitely there. They speak, they have strong presence, and especially if they're like been there for a while, they become more powerful. So yeah, nah, I don't miss a beat. Yeah, he's there for you though. He's gonna help you. Yeah, I don't get like recliner wise, but yeah, yeah. Like it looks like a oversized chair, but it looks like a recliner, but it's not. Like yeah, sometimes it just depends. Like um, it just depends like who they trust or who they like feel at the time is around. Because I always tell people like from my experiences, a lot of spirit they're with somebody else at the time, so you get who is around to deal with you at the time. And if he's like that, the type of person, he's like, yeah, I got it, I'll take care of. I'll take care of her. You guys take care of somebody else in the family. I got her. I'm gonna, you know. And it's kind of suiting if you think about it, because you want to deal with your business and you want to be, you know, that entrepreneur type of person. So what better spirit to help you than him, right? See, that's why he came through, because he wants you to know, like, hey, you're good. Everything is gonna be all right. You know that silver thing that people like cut cigars with. You know, I see him like clicking that. So I don't know if he smokes cigars, but like I see like that cigar cutter thing. It looks like it. It could be something else, but I can see like a silver thing in his hand, and he's going like this, click, 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 click. So I don't know if he smoked cigars from and had that clipper thing. That's what I saw in his hand. He's clicking. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy clicking? So it looks like a cigar cutter thingy. I don't know what the hell you call those things. I don't smoke cigars. Education, but they're too smart people. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it is, you know. But see, that's the thing. I never graduated either, and I'm probably one of the smartest people in my family, because like you don't need to graduate. You don't need education. All you need is like a brain, you know. Yeah, he was just clicking it just now, so maybe he was like, doing it. You know, people like to play around with things, gadgets, so maybe he did that. I don't know. Yeah. I haven't been on like every day, and when I do come on, I come on really late, because like I'm a sports guy, so I watch like my team play at like 8, 9 o'clock. So by the time I get on here, it's like 10:30, 11, and I'm here till like 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And 2 days this week I didn't come on live because I was just too tired. I've been very busy working lately, so right before, like 2 months before Christmas, like now, everybody wants shit done. So I'm always busy the last 2 months, 3 months of the year. So busy is good, it's good. And I've been busy on here too. So it's been good all around, keeping busy, keeping out of trouble, keeping my mind right. But I decided to come on here early because I don't really have much to do tonight. I'm kind of free. And I like coming on here like earlier because I get to see different people like yourself and others. Yeah, yeah. I'm tired myself. Like I'm getting older, and I'm getting like, I think sometimes that I'm 25 and I'm not. And when I go work hard like during the day, I'm like gotta catch myself. And another thing is like I have a back brace, but I always forget to put it on, or I just don't care about it, and then I end up hurting myself. So yesterday I put on my back brace and I felt so much better, like by like containing the myself getting worse. So it was nice. Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that's what usually happens. Like I don't like coming on too late because I gotta wake up the next day and go to work. But I love coming on here so much that like I just try to come on like, and I ended up like coming on here for an hour, and then next thing you know, everybody comes in, and like because of the time difference, I end up catching people like in the West, or people that are 2 hours behind me. So when I come on here at like midnight, it's like 9, 10, 8 o'clock in the West. So it's like everybody's behind me in time. So it's like that's the only way I can catch everyone. everyone can catch me too. Like, but I always notice when I come here during the day or earlier, I always see different people, and they're like, "Yo, here you are. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing?" Yeah, spirit can definitely make your thinking perfect. That's for sure. They can help you as much as they, spirit will always find a way to get through to you or make you like feel a certain way where you have to like find out something that you need to find out or get clarity or get some type of motivation or just get confirmation. That's really what it is, like that you're doing the right thing. But if you're already feeling that way, then that's the answer. But I've been very busy lately. I'm blessed to have a lot of work and be making money, pay my bills, and I'm happy. I have like my family's good. My mom and dad feel so much better now. My dad's not really suffering from gout as much this past 2 weeks. They're just kind of upset that a lot of their friends are dying. So it's kind of this month has been pretty hardcore for them. A lot of their good friends have passed away, and it's like making them feel like they're next. But I keep telling them like, look, God, when you're ready to go, God's gonna go. Like you're on the list, you're on the list. Who fucking cares? Like just live your life today. Like do everything you want to do. Just be happy, man. Just don't worry about shit. So I always try to reassure my mom and dad, that just live your life. Don't sit here and be like thinking that you're next, or just because your friends die, don't mean you're next, or because they're the same age, don't mean that you're gonna go. So, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Spirit bring you here at the right time. Hey Virgo, welcome back. But yeah, this has been a rough month and a rough week for deaths that of people that we know. And my dad said this guy passed away on Thursday, and he was at church the last Sunday. Last Sunday he was talking to him at church, and then 4 days later he passed away. And then today at church, they were talking about him, and the priest was like kind of crying and stuff, and said this guy was such a great person, good friend. He started getting headaches, and then he passed away like the next day or two, and he was like 81. But and then my neighbor, my dad and mom's neighbor, she passed away as well last week on 86. And my dad's friend, his wife passed away. She was 78 from cancer. She had cancer for like 3 months. She was in the hospital pretty much like on her way out. Um, and my library teacher from when I was in high school, she passed away, and she was about 80 something as well. So a lot of people we know have passed away this past month. It's been kind of like stressful. And then last night, this poor kid got stabbed and died, and we know their family too. So it's been rough. But I'm just glad my parents are okay. I'm just glad that they're okay. But they're kind of letting this death thing get to them. And I keep telling them, look, you're gonna be fine. Like, just, and even if you die, just know that in spirit you'll be fine. Like, stop thinking like the worst, man. Because when you die, like that's when all your worries and pain go away. So just think of it that way. Don't think of death as a negative thing. But it's hard for people to understand that. Yeah, I'm glad I've been busy too. It's nice to make steady money, pay your bills and things like that. But it's hard. I'm not getting any younger. But I work as hard as I can and do what I have to do. I'm gonna take a nice long break, Christmas break, and I'm gonna like take care of my body. And I need to work hard for another month and a half, and then like mid-December, I'm gonna shut down my business and just take a break for like 3 weeks. I need to like really absolutely do nothing for like 3 weeks and get my body back to normal. I need to take like a 3 week like serious break of just working on my body and just get it better. I gotta stop working for a bit and just say, you know what? It's time to take care of you, Mark. Take a fucking break, you know? Yeah. Oh, nice, Miss Bikini. That's cool. The squeaking is I have my door wide open, and that's the tree frogs. The tree frogs are going meet, 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 meet. Here in Bermuda, we have tons of tree frogs, and they beep all damn night. So it's so nice here tonight that I have my door open, and like I can feel the breeze coming in. It's so nice, and plus I fried fish in here, so it kind of like smells from the fish. So I have my door open. I said it in the beginning of the live. Yeah. Yeah, my window is like open over here, and I got my door like open, and like all the tree frogs, you can hear them. Tree frogs and crickets. That's every night here, with no like it always happens. Yeah, I had snapper, I had snapper fillet, and my friend sells me the snapper, and I marinated it earlier today, and I made homemade French fries as well with the skin. So it was beautiful. Everybody ate it all and everybody was happy. I made it for me, my sister, and my nephews. So it was nice. Nothing like fresh snapper. So it was good. Yeah, we all ate good. I had mine in a fish sandwich, and I don't know if you guys like you know how people soak onions in vinegar? Like my mom, right? She cuts up onions and she puts it in red wine vinegar and she adds a little bit of salt to it, right? And the onions marinate in the vinegar wine. And I cut like little pieces up and put it in the sandwich. Oh my god, it tastes so good. And a little bit of tartar sauce. I had that. It was like I, don't know, I had it on like a lemon bread bun. It was like super good. It was the best fish sandwich ever. And I had those like long like potatoes like, and it has like the skin on it. I just wash it and I put it in a French fry cutter and I fry it like it's so nice. So everything's so fresh and so decent. All right, Margo, have a good week and have a good night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. You like onions and mushrooms sauteed? Yeah, me too. I eat it right out of it. You know what I do? I saute onions and mushrooms and I put it in like the taco meat and I'll make tacos. I'll make the meat. I'll add the sauteed onions and mushrooms, and I'll add the cheese, and I'll put it inside the taco and eat it like that. I can eat onions and mushrooms every day. I love onions and mushrooms. Oh my god, yes. I eat mushrooms fried, cooked, raw. I'll eat mushrooms on pizza. I'll eat mushrooms everywhere. It don't matter. Onions I'll eat raw, but not mushrooms. I mean, onions I eat raw, not mushrooms. But yeah, I can eat mushrooms and onions every damn day, no problem. I love it. Dan. Dan says he's got mushrooms on his toes. You. Dan, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I love mushrooms. They're so good. I love onions. I like the portella. I think it's called portella mushrooms, like the darker ones. I like those too, like the big round ass ones like that. They're like 4 inches wide, like big in diameter. Like when you get that like big ass portella mushroom, the big ones, you pan fry that with some like soy sauce and a little bit of salt or whatever. Oh my god, that shit tastes so good, man. Yeah, stuff them. They're good to stuff too. Yeah, I love them stuffed as well. I'd make like Italian sausage and I stuff it with Italian sausage with I fry it and I stuff them with Italian sausage and top them with cheese and put it in the oven for like a couple minutes. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Dan. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh man. How was the cake? The cake was good. Chocolate cake? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just teasing. Yeah, stuff with the seafood. Yeah, I like crab cakes and all that too. I like crab. Not that much, but I like it. Yesterday I had mussels. Cause here in Bermuda we have so much seafood. Like I can eat it. I can eat a different thing of seafood every damn day. Yesterday I had mussels for dinner. That was really good. Today I have fish. I haven't had shrimp in a while. I feel like eating shrimp. Last weekend I had lobster. This weekend I took a break from lobster. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Where's my damn piece? I actually had a nice brownie yesterday for lunch. Like I had some wings, and then I said, you know what? I feel like damn something desserted. Like I haven't had no decent dessert. So the place I went to, they make like these brownie cakes. It's like brownies with icing. So I bought one, and it was really good. I was like, damn, and it didn't make my stomach messed up either. So I was like, damn, this I can definitely eat this brownie cake with icing. It wasn't that sweet either. It was like perfect. It wasn't too much sugar. It didn't taste like, really sugary. It tastes perfect. So I would definitely eat it again. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. I do, yeah. I eat cucumbers, avocado. I eat it guacamole style sometimes, and I eat it. Um, you know what I do? When I put cucumbers in my salad a lot. Um, and avocado, I like to I cut the avocado in half and I crack an egg and I scramble it, like I whisk it, and I put it in the hole where the seed goes and I bake it in the oven. It's not his birthday, but he had birthday cakes. So yeah, the I have like I haven't had it in a while because we haven't had really decent avocados here lately. But I like a big avocado, the biggest one I can get. And I take the seed out, and where the seed goes, those holes, like I put egg in it and salt and pepper, and I put it in the oven for like 20 minutes, and it bakes the egg in the avocado, and I top it off with cheese in the last 5 minutes it's in the oven. And I eat it like that, and that's like the best egg avocado ever. Oh my God. But I eat avocado with tuna. Sometimes I'll make tuna and I'll add the avocado to it and put it in a sandwich. That's another way I eat avocado. But I'll eat the guacamole stuff too. That's cool. I don't mind eating that. I'd rather have it like a dip. But yeah, I should do that. Should top it off with the shrimp. That sounds good. I wouldn't mind eating that. Yeah. You got meatloaf from the meat market. How long do I cook it? What temperature? You can cook it for like maybe half an hour at 350, 375. Half an hour is good enough. But you don't want it like you don't want to put the temperature up too high because then it burns like the outsides of it. And make sure you put like olive oil on the bottom of the pan. Like if you put it in, if you use a glass Pyrex dish, it'll be better. Don't put it in a silver one, and don't put tinfoil underneath it either. What I do is I put olive oil on the bottom of the glass pan like thing dish. I put the meatloaf in the middle and put it in the oven for like half an hour, 45 minutes. It depends. You have to check. Or how high it is also a big deal too. All right, no problem, Miss L. Scott. Anytime. It was a pleasure reading you and catching up with you. You too. Enjoy your night, and I hope everything goes well. I know it will. Just keep thanking Grandpa and Spirit. You'll be fine. You'll be good. All is gonna be well. Yeah. So Miss Bikini, just cook it for like half an hour. See what it looks like. Sounds good to me. I like celebrations. Dan didn't bring me no damn cake, so we can celebrate. Yeah, you could put ketchup on the top and just take like a basting. Good night, sweetheart. Take care. You can baste it with ketchup on the top. That's what I do. I baste it with ketchup. I take some ketchup and I just use the basting like brush and just baste it all over. But just whatever. Okay, yeah. Well, if it's in tinfoil already, then yeah, yeah, you can do. What I suggest is after a half an hour, just cut it and see if it's like cooked properly. And if you think it's too moist still, then just put it in for a little longer. But that's my suggestion. I always like do it for like half an hour first, and then like check it, and then see if you put it in for another couple minutes. Like, yeah, yeah. I want cake too, but I already had some. I had a brownie piece of cake yesterday. Damn, it was good. I was so happy I got it because I was like, Mark, you don't need this damn brownie cake, man. You're good. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to treat myself. I haven't had cake in so long. I said, I need some damn cake in my life. I said, I'm going to treat myself. I worked so hard this week. When I when I ate the first piece, I was like, wow, this actually tastes pretty good. Then I ate the whole damn thing. It wasn't that big. It was only like it was an average size piece. Yeah, we got you. It's cool. You can ask Chef Marky. Chef Marky's got your back. I'll tell you how to do things. I'll teach you. Yeah, it's not. I'm still learning. I make food all the time, but I'm always willing to learn like a new style or a new way, just so I can have like a different way of eating something. I like figuring out different things. I always ask people what you do, how you do yours. That's how I got the best. That's how I got the best lobster now because I finally figured out after all these years of making it how to make it even better. When I first used to do lobster, I used to like take the meat and out of the tail and then like put some I would marinate like put some seasonings on it and I would put like a piece of garlic butter underneath the tail and then squish it back in. And it was okay. It was fine, but like I found that it was like kind of hard, like tough to eat. I'd have to cut it. So I'm like, this is not right. Yeah, I can't be doing this way. So then my cousin, he's a chef, like he used to do lobsters and stuff. And he said, what you got to do is you take the entire tail out and you cut it all up in little pieces and you marinate it and you put it back in the tail. So when you go to eat it, and you have to put it in for like 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes on 400. So when I did that, I was like, fuck, this is way better than what I was doing. So it was perfect. Now that's how I do my lobster. I cut it all up in little fine pieces, and I did the video and on Instagram, but I never posted it. But I showed it on here. Yeah, I gotta pull the reins back many times because I'm like, no, Mark, don't do it to yourself. You're gonna be on the toilet if you keep going this way, or you're gonna gain more pounds. So I try not to eat too much, like cakes and brownies and cookies, and I've laid off of it for a while. Hey, Esmeralda, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? You can call me Mikey. It's cool. Just don't call me crazy. Damn spell check. It's all good. Hope you're doing good. Oh, that's nice. Nah, that's cool. No problem. I know autocorrect is annoying. You love spumoni, but it's hard to find. What the heck is spumoni? It's like that's like some pasta or something. Yeah, I like chicken thighs, and I like I love filet mignon. I can have that anytime. I haven't had filet mignon in a while, to be honest. I might have that tomorrow. I might have that tomorrow. I might have filet mignon tomorrow. That's a good idea. I have filet mignon tomorrow. Fuck it. You want to ask a question? Yeah, sure. Good. So good. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, tomorrow night I think I might have a filet mignon. Oh, you hear? She's snoring away. Look at her. And then you might hear the tree frogs in the background. I have my door open, so if you hear weep, 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 that's the tree frogs because I got my door wide open. So nice and cool here today. It's supposed to go down to like 68 degrees tonight. So I'm like, yeah, baby. Oh, it's a type of ice cream. Shit, if somebody told me spumoni or whatever, I'd be like, fuck, what type of pasta is that? Okay, Esmeralda, no problem. I gotta see when I had ice cream tonight. I had it for dessert. It was like a brownie chocolate ice cream with like nuts, like drumsticks, but it's like a fudge brownie one. It was small. It wasn't nothing. It was like 5, 6 bites. It was over. My sister gave it to me. She said to try it. I think it's like a Friendlies brand or something like that. Can't remember. What the fuck is called? Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't that great, to be honest. I didn't find it, you know, very great. You said I'm a Cancer. Just started talking to a Scorpio. He's a little reserved. Just want to know what's up with us. All right, let me check. You see. think it's kind of gonna continue, like him being shy or reserved. I don't see him like right away making a choice or making a or attempting to like make a decision with you. I think he's gone through some hard times. That's what I'm getting. But it could be a new possibility or a new relationship between you and him in the future. But I think it really, really depends on him and his feelings, because I'm getting a guy here that's ignoring the opportunity to like be with you because he's so caught up in his past relationship, a woman that really hurt him. So he's like kind of like a beware of woman sign on his head, you know? So he might take things very slowly with you, like get to know you, and he might like talk to you here and there. Don't take offense to like him not really like making a huge effort because of what he's gone through. So there is a possibility for you guys to like hook up in the future, but not the near future. Let me just check some more information about it. Give me a second. He thinks that he can trust you. He thinks that yeah, he likes you, but he's just too caught up in his past. He thinks that you're a good person. He can tell like you're a good person. He can tell like he feels like he can trust you, and he feels like you're a cool person with good intentions, but he's like not going to like he's not gonna like go towards you and like ask you and date you and things like that. He's not gonna do it right away. He has to get to know you and trust you in order for like things to get better developed between both of you. So he's still oppressed about his last marriage or like his divorce or like his breakup. I see him like very he might flatter you or he might like flirt with you or something like that here and there, but he's still distracted about his past. And if he has children, he's like he feels like his children depend on him, you know. If he doesn't have kids, then that means his job is very over dependent. Like I see that he has like a over dependency from people. Yeah. Okay. So hey AJC, how you doing, sweetheart? So yeah, if he has two kids, those kids depend on him a lot. So or he depends on them, like vice versa. Like there's a dependency there, and there's like a him trying to deal with them. But he does look at you in a good way, like um, just the baby mom. But he thinks that she's very dishonest and very unstable and unreliable. He doesn't trust his mother of his kids. I'm getting that she's out of the equation. Yeah, I'm doing good, sweetheart. Thanks. I'm glad you're doing. Good to see you. Yeah. Mm. I don't see like a woman in his energy, just like the mother of his children. And if he has a daughter, I think he really caters to his daughter a lot. Or he might like I don't see like him in like interested in another woman in a love way. What the fuck was that? Hold on a second. That was a damn cat scared the living shit out of me. No, nobody told you get up. That's why I closed the door. You ain't looking at no damn cats. No. Leave the kitty cat alone. The kitty cat's out there going crazy. You guys heard that? That was loud as shit. My dog heard the cat. He was like, "Yeah, let me at him." That scared the living shit out of me. He's like right outside my door. Yeah, if he talks about trust a lot, it's to do with like the mother of his children. He doesn't like trust her. But if he has a daughter, I'm getting like a young lady here that he's like a young child that he's dealing with, and like he deals with that child more than the rest. Or if he has two boys, he's dealing with the youngest one is having the youngest child he has is like his biggest priority. Yeah, okay, well that makes sense then. Yeah, if he has a little girl, she might have like special needs, or she might be like really you know, he deals with that. But there's no like woman in his like energy right now. So it looks like, he'll be like kind of the way he is now. He's not gonna really like try to develop a relationship with you right away. But he has trust issues. But otherwise that it looks okay. It looks like, you know, he thinks you're a good person so far. So there's not a bad image of you in his mind, it's a good image. Yeah, Diamond will get him. She got up one time. There's like two cats around here that always fight each other. They're always like making all this noise. But that was like super loud. That scared the crap out of me. So yeah, Esmeralda, I would say just give it time. Looks like he's interested, but he needs some time to deal with his past, and looks like his kids are his priority. So no problem, Esmeralda. Anytime, sweetheart. Just take your time, and then things will get better. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it'll be okay. I don't get nothing bad. I just think that his past is kind of like annoying him, which is with a lot of people get annoyed with their past and their past things and what they dealt with. So some people need a little bit more time to get over it, and some people end up being with people and then getting over their past earlier in their life. But we'll see. But I don't get nothing bad though. Ninja's always in the damn bushes. That's why I gave her that nickname. I gave her that nickname, Ninja, because she would say, "All right, guys, see you tomorrow." And then about 20 minutes later, she'll be commenting or saying, "Hey, so and so, how you doing?" And we'd be like, "What the hell? You said you were leaving." So I would call her a ninja because ninjas like appear and disappear, like come out of the bushes, and like ninjas are like slick. That's how she got her name, Ninja. I used to call her a ninja. Good. The furnace is back up and running. That means your little footsies will be nice and warm. It's nice and cool here today. It's so nice. The temperature is like going down in the early 70s, so it's like so nice now. I'm so glad winter time's coming. Uh, Daylight savings time is next week, I think. So daylight savings time after that it gets even cooler because there's less daylight. I love this time of year because it's less daylight and it's cooler and you don't have to worry about like it being hot all the time. I love it. Even though it's only a couple months, but I love it anyway. Right now it's 70 degrees. 70 degrees and the winds are north, 2 miles an hour. It's no wind. And the low tonight is 69. So we're right on track. This week on Tuesday, the low is 67. So that's beautiful. So all week it's going to be in this early 70s, 73, 74. And at night it's going to be 68, 67, 68. Oh, I love this time of year. So nice. Nice and cool. Oh, nice, Ninja. You finally got some 70. There you go, Dan. Your 13s will be nice and roasty toasty. Yeah, I love when it's like 70, 60 something. When it's in like in the seven, if it's like low 70 or like 60 something, that's like the best temperature ever. It's so nice. No more AC. I can't wait to like leave my AC off for months and not have to like turn it on and just sleep normally in normal temperatures. That's like the best ever. So nice. So yeah, it's I love this time of year. Halloween is Thursday. Shit, I just noticed that Halloween is coming up. Two couple days. Thursday is Halloween. Shit, trick or treat. Smell my feet. I gotta make sure I can go find my orange hat and my orange shirt. I might dress up for Halloween. I might come on here as something. I don't know. I'm gonna find some. I might pull out my wigs. I have a couple wigs. I might put on a wig or two, or act crazy or something. It's cold. Yeah, I know a lot of places that are cold. The weather's changing, that's for sure. I wish it was colder here, but it's right now. It's perfect temperature for me. I love it. I don't mind putting on a hoodie and it being cold. I love it. I'm sick and tired of like the heat, sweating all crazy and profusely. Yeah. You too, AJC? Yeah. Cool. You use it for door stuff. Oh yeah, I do that. I'd scare the shit out of him. The youngest one, he's got a costume. Um, that anime type of characters. There's cartoon character things. He's one of those characters. He has the mask and like the robe and the cape or whatever the heck it is. I had to modify his mask a little bit for him. He asked me to help him with modifying the mask to fit him properly. I think I might put a wig on and act crazy in here like I usually do. A couple years ago, I did like a Halloween video where I was dressing up as different readers and mocking different readers and like, just cracking jokes and shit, putting on different wigs and stuff. I don't know, see what happened. Where my sister works, they have like costumes there. So if I get a chance, I might go down. I might ask her to like take a picture of all the costumes and send it to me, and I might dress up as like something crazy or something like that. I don't know. I'll dress up as something. I don't give a shit. I'll do something fun on here on Thursday night, and I'll eat some candy or some chocolates or something. The only good thing about Halloween is all the cool candies and chocolates and things like that for me. Oh yeah. Here, you know what, Ninja? I've seen 555 a lot, and my My bill, um, my bill, my receipt for my groceries yesterday. I just got a few items. It was 25.55, and the lady said, "Okay, sir, your total is 25.55." And I started laughing. I was like, "Damn, I've seen like five is like the not 55, 555. Anything with fives in it, I see a lot of tons of like numbers." That's what Ninja does, you know. Yeah, I've been seeing. I wonder if I kept the picture. I took a picture of my receipt and showed it to my sister, and she was like, "That's crazy." And I'm like, "Yep, I've been seeing 555 a lot lately, and 55. It's good. It's a good thing. It's good numbers to see." Let me see if I still have the receipt. Yeah, I do. I have it right here. See, look, that's my receipt right there. Look, 25.55. Yesterday, October 26th. That was my total. My nephew carved this pumpkin yesterday. Gave him two buck teeth. Poor pumpkin. Yeah, Bugs Bunny on crack. I wouldn't mind carving out a pumpkin and doing some crazy shit like that. Put a candle in the bottom and just put it outside. That sounds good. I might do that. I might carve out a pumpkin and do some crazy shit to it. See if my nephew wants to do it. I might get myself in the Halloween spirit, I guess. I don't know if I want to though. I'm not really a big fan of Halloween. It's, oh, okay, cool, Miss Bikini. Yeah, go for it. Post it up after you post it on Instagram afterwards. This weekend's gone by fast. Here we are again, getting ready for Monday again. Cool. When's the 29th? The 29th is Tuesday. Okay, cool. Yay. Hey, Ann, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? How's it going? All we need now is Marley. Manifesting Marley, calling Marley. Marley, Marley, where the hell are you? We got the crew in here. All we need now is Marley, Marley. You're good? Oh, you heard me calling you? Okay, good. I thought I'd get you. Hey, LZ, how you doing? We got the crew in here. The crew is starting to come in. I've been on here for like 2 hours, and now everybody decides to come in here. Of course, and of course, it's our little, dirty secret. You sent me a super chat when your live cut off. Oh, I didn't get it. You're the second person that said they did that. Someone said, I sent you a super chat when your live cut off. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't help you with that. You're gonna have to get like a refund from YouTube. Because the only way I get it is if it actually shows up in my live. That's what I have to explain to the other person as well. Like it don't come through on my end, so they don't like register it. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. How the hell do I check this again? Supers. Let me see. Why doesn't this thing tell me when you did it? I got a super chat. The last super chat I got from you, LZ, you said, let's get channeled messages for whoever shows up. Let's hear some more advice about my current situations. But I can't see exactly when you sent it to me. Actually, no, I can't. Hold on. Yeah, October 25th. That was the last time I got, so that was like, 2 days ago. So was that the super chat you sent me? Or was it something different? Because that's the last one I got. Hey, Blue Nile, how you doing? How you been? Get the vape. Okay. Yeah, I did get that. I did get the it registered on my end, but I never saw it in the chat. But I do see it here. I had to go look it up. So when you sent that last super chat, I got it. So I can do that one too. Kind of figured that was gonna happen. All right, let me check. You guys are giving Dan a hard time. Dan, you stirring up your shit in here? And you said you went to a celebration and got asked to dance by a woman? Hey, that's when you know you're attracting all sides. It's all right, Ann. If you want to go that way, it's okay. I know you like D, but you know. The truth that's gonna come out, LZ, is I got the Scorpio here, and I got that he's very frustrated with like the interference that he's had with other people. You're gonna see like you're gonna find out that him and that chick is nothing's going on between them, and you're gonna see like the whole thing just failed. Another thing that might be hidden from you is somebody there like money and stuff and something to do with money. But he shows up in the reading right here, King of Cups. So you're gonna find out information about him and his love life and how people interfered and how frustrating it is and now they're separated or things are being like messed up. Yeah, so you're gonna hear some truth about him and how because I he's embarrassed right now and you're gonna see embarrassment come out. That's the truth. You're gonna find out him being embarrassed to tell you or even like say anything. Looks like he's gonna like self-destruct and like go off on people. And something to do with like money and efforts and maybe like he lost money with this chick or maybe he lent her money or something. I don't know. Yeah, it could be something to do with that. But I'm getting more like him and his love life is coming to like uh, a frustration point, a separation point. Like, and he has other people interfering in his life, and that you're gonna find out from others about him. And people are gonna come and tell you things. So that's the truth coming out about work and people at work. So it looks like people at work are gonna tell you some stuff about him. You might hear some gossip and stuff. Yeah. All right. As far as your super chat the other night, you said you want to know about like current situations and stuff. What I'm getting here is like the Scorpio might come to you and tell you stuff and tell you that he was lied to or you know the friends that he had were fake and that you were right or like things happened. He might come to you and like cry or like not cry literally but like tell you about stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So he's gonna come and tell you stuff and come back. Your current situation with him looks like he might come back and say, "Hey, look, I was lied to. These people were disloyal to me. These people are fucked up, you know, and I'm embarrassed to even tell you this, but I went through a lot of obstacles with these people. They disrespected me. It was a weird experience I went through, and you know, I probably got drunk one night, and then this, you know, bullshit happened to me, and I punished myself. There's a lot of controversy, unhappiness. Like these people were like his downfall, like, you know." So like that's to do with like your current situation. Yeah, it's him, not the Leo. I'm not getting a Leo. I'm getting him twice here. So it looks like he might come back and like, I don't know about an apology, but just tell you that, you know, he made mistakes. I get him. I got King of Cups and Knight of Cups. So that's Scorpio energy. So I would say it's him like coming to you and saying, "Hey, look, I fucked up. You know, I jeopardized our friendship and yada yada yada." Probably. I don't really get like, you know, sex and love and shit like that. I don't really get that. But like he could have just figured it out. I mean, he could have chopped her. I don't know. You know. That's his problem. But like I don't get a sexual type of thing. But it could be. Blue Nile, I got your donations. You can ask your questions when you're ready. I'm just gonna finish up with LZ here. So Spirit wants you to know, LZ, that this is a part of like the circle that you're in, and they want you to be enthusiastic, um, deal with your job, deal with your life. Don't be too obsessed with what he's doing or what anybody else is doing. Just know you have unlimited possibilities and you can begin your new adventure without these people and get away from them. Just know that this was fate, this was your destiny, and the outcome of this was for the better and for the worst. So you had to deal with both sides of the coin. You know, you had to go through the worst in order to get to the better. So these unexpected events occurred, and now you're approaching the end of the problem. You recognize the damage before it was worse, which you did. Try not to make the same mistakes again because you don't deserve, you know, this and being taken advantage of and stuff. But I do see the Scorpio again here. Like he's sad. He feels like other people are like ruining his life, and he feels like he's lost his faith, and he's gonna come to you and he's gonna spill his guts out to you. And I keep spirits telling me that he's going to come back. I get it on the very end here. He's gonna, a man coming to you and like telling you it's gonna be a surprise to you. Like you're gonna be surprised at what he says. You know, you're gonna be like, "Yep, I kind of knew this was gonna happen, but you didn't want to fucking listen." So yeah, it looks like it's all he's gonna come back and talk to you. I already told you that like about 3 weeks ago. I told you he was gonna come back anyway and tell you shit. People usually figure it out. Oh, cool. That's my nephew's birthday. All right, Blue Nile, you said, how would H feel if I spoke to him about how I felt? Would it change, improve the situation between us? All right, let's check. Um, Blue Nile, I don't think it's gonna like change. I think it'll get worse, to be honest, because I think that he's not ready to hear all of that stuff on how you feel. It might make him feel somewhat like like you have like an exaggerated idea of him, or like a way, or like he's gonna deliberately like not tolerate whatever you have to tell him. And I think that he's narrow minded and he's not gonna like really improve. Things won't improve. It'll probably just get worse, to be honest. Um, and it's gonna like it's gonna make you feel mentally drained, and it's gonna make you feel like disappointed if you get the answers from how you like go towards him and ask him things. If you tell him how you feel, it's gonna make it worse, to be honest. So if you want to like break things off completely, I would say tell him, so that way you can like move on completely. You're welcome, LZ. No problem, sweetheart. Any advice on what you should do? Yeah, silence is better than bullshit. That's my advice. So if you can't do it anymore with him, then don't cut him off. Just say, look, I'm had enough. I'm going to Bermuda and I'm gonna hang out with my bro Mark. And that's it. But yeah, my advice is if you're not happy, just don't deal with it no more. Just cut him off. You know? That's the best thing you can do, to be honest. Because I'm not getting anything good here at all from that situation. I don't see it improving at all. Um, so you ask, would it change or improve the situation? No, it's definitely not going to improve the situation. I was going to try and do things in a gentle way and hope he's open up about how he's feeling. Yeah, I think that it's going to be worse. I think that he's going to like deny like things, or he's just going to be like, yeah, I don't care, whatever, you know, whatever, go about your business. I think you're going to be disappointed if you do. So it's up to you, but I get disappointment. And if you're disappointed now, you'll be even more disappointed if you actually say something. My advice is block, delete, and goodbye. That's my advice. You don't need to deal with that shit. You deserve better. So get better, or just love yourself, you know? All right, let me check this other guy. I think this guy is not going to leave you alone. He's actually disappointed because he feels let down by you not like, you know, talking with him and like giving him the time of day. But I think he's gonna ask you out on a date, or he's gonna like keep pursuing you and you until you give in. If you friend zone him, he's still gonna possibly try to like invite you somewhere, or like say, hey, you know, what's up with you? Like, why you don't speak to me, or what have I done to you, or you know, can I, you know, give you a proposition? You know, if you like, can you at least give me a try, or can you like, you know, holler at me sometimes? I still see this person like trying to take an opportunity to get to know you, you know? Yeah, I would say don't go to his place, but he's gonna keep trying because he's disappointed. He can't take rejection too well. So um he knows that you don't want him. He knows like you don't want nothing to do with him, but it's kind of like a challenge to him. Like he's gonna keep trying but it's gonna be small tries. It's not gonna be like obsessive, weirdo type of energy. I still think he's gonna try one more time to ask you out if he sees you, or he like contacts you or something like that. I still feel like he's gonna like try to request, like maybe a friend request on social media, try and get you to like add him somewhere so he can talk to you. Or he might just outright approach you and be like, hey, what's up? Like, why you don't want to speak to me? What the hell did I do to you? Um, yeah. Okay. Well, then that's what it is. Then he's gonna hit you up, or he's gonna keep pursuing you. So if you're gonna go to the theme park tomorrow, he might come up to you and be like, "Hey, I wouldn't mind like us going out on a date or something like that." Yeah, he might ask you out. He might ask you on a date. Yeah, because I'm getting the Knight of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is like an invitation or an opportunity that he has to ask you out, or he'll approach you or advance towards you. Like he's attracted to you, and like he might ask you on a date. So this poor guy is gonna get rejected. Poor guy. No blue now for you, bro. So yeah, I would say he's not gonna leave you alone. He's gonna try again. And if he sees you tomorrow, he will try. He'll probably ask you out. And if he knows you're single, he's definitely gonna probably do it. Well, even though he might not be committal, I still feel like he's gonna like, ask you like to go and hang out. Even if he doesn't ask you on a date, he might just ask you to hang out. See how he says, "Hey, come over." He might like ask you to go somewhere with him or hang out with him. I don't get like a love situation. I just get like him approaching you and asking you and inviting you somewhere. He might even say, "Hey, there's a party at Bill's house tomorrow or the next day. Would you like to be my guest?" Something like that. It's not like a bad energy. It's just like to see if you'll go with him. You know, I'm not getting like love shit and like he's like drooling all over you, but I think he's gonna be persistent tomorrow or the next couple of days. He'll ask. He'll see if you'll go with him somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure he does. You know, he wants that smoochie. He wants to smooch. But I'm not getting like he's like a boyfriend type of thing. He might just want to like see if you're a hoe and see if you'll give it up. Guys will try anything, even women too. They'll try anything to get into somebody's pants. So he's probably going to test you. That's why, if you're not willing to do those things, he'll get the point. But I still feel like he'll, try and try to pursue you. There is an attraction there. He is attracted to you. See the price you pay for being beautiful? It's not easy, It's not easy. These damn vultures out here, they be acting crazy. So yeah, it looks like you got your hands full with that guy, but it's not gonna be like bad. I don't get bad stuff, but just like he'll try to ask you out again. Can you kiss me, Bruno? Please, just kiss me once. You'll see you'll like it. Bah! Get away from me. Why you hit me? Cause you want to kiss me. Go away. That's a good one. He told you to stop looking at him in a certain way. So he's trying to make it seem like you want him. See, don't be looking at him at all. Put your shades on, like put your glasses on. Be like, you think I'm looking at you, bro, but I'm not. You gotta stop looking at him. He's making you feel like you're the one that wants him. See, don't be looking at me, girl. You know you want it. I'm like that too. If a girl stares at me, I'll look right at her and I'll go, I see you watching me, baby. I know you want this. And they start laughing. I do it in like a nice way, even though I don't like people staring at me. I used to do that with a chick that I used to talk to. She used to always stare at me. I used to give her that. I see you watching me. I feel like somebody's watching me. That's good. Let them stare. Let them stare. And if they stare too long, tell them, take a picture. It lasts longer. You can stare at me all night and all day in your dreams. And when I'm not around, you can look at the picture. That's what I tell people to do. You can take a picture. It lasts long. Ta-da-ta-da. It ain't easy. Anyway, if I were you, I would just concentrate on school and concentrate on getting your grades right and doing your thing. And if you want to hang out with those idiots, that's up to you, or hang out with this guy or whatever. Just, do what you got to do. Let these men drool. They'll get over it. They'll find some other woman to aggravate. You're welcome, sweetheart, and thank you. I'm glad you're okay. Glad all was good. I'm gonna head out of here anyway. I've been on here for like 2.5 hours now. Need to go and get off of here. Need to go take my dog outside and lock up. I see Marley just came on. I might go visit her for a bit. Marley's on now, by the way, you guys. I don't know if you got the notification. I just got the notification that she's on. She didn't come in here again to visit. She always says she never sees me. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna go in her room and talk some shit right now. All right, Ninja. All right, Dan. I'll see you over there. I'm gonna head over to Marley's and see what's up. Good night. Take care.